water or anything like that? Okay. Love you. I, I wish I could take up that volume before the transmission goes on. Oh, by the way, I gotta send some links out. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Be right back. Let me do this right here. Oh yeah, yeah. Shoot, I don't have Facebook yet. Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm pretty good, tired, but we are here. I woke up about 4:40 in the morning. I don't know why, but since I got up early, oh well, my what you call it? My brain kept saying coffee, coffee, coffee. So I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna have to get up. So I got up, got me some coffee and cheese. Let me get Joe Hub. Do I have you as a friend? I think I do. Joseph Hub. And yep, I'm sending you the link, Joe. Also, in case you want to pop in, we're asking about it. So there you go. And Sherry Marcus' birthday is today, and my cousin Noelia also have a birthday today. All right, I'll be back for that. We'll get them later. All right, all right, all right. So let's see. Let's say hello to everybody here. Christy of the Girls Are Us. Sharon, thank you very much, ladies. They're live right now. They've been live since 5:35 in the morning. So check them out once you get a chance. They're looking for watch hours. Not much going on. They have a camera in the backyard, just streaming. So in case you want to run like I am right now, I've been running since I end up catching up with them about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I just leave that window open, and I can do some other stuff today. So if you want to help out, it's much appreciated. Chris Nuts is also here. Good morning, Christy from The Girls Are Us. It's Christy and Beth. You want to say hello? John is on the road, but listening. Thank you, sir. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. Hail from Joe Hop. Chris Nuts again. Good morning to John Gaylor. Chris Nuts, Joe Hop. Mountains to Sea crew. Good morning, Corey. How you doing? Morning, all. Couple Joe live rate as two tourists. From Scotty. Good morning, Chris Nuts, Christine, John Gaylor. Mr. DJ also here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kimberly Lowe came over. Thank you, Eddie. Sorry, Kimberly. I did my best to may the force be with you, but my safe Lord commands didn't get penetrate and get hit Jim in the head to make it go your way. But don't worry, I'll get you covered. We work something out. So she's saying good morning to everyone. Lo Jones, how you doing? Good morning to everyone. Also, hope everybody's doing great. It's Friday. Let's get ready for the weekend. And thank God the hurricane storm Beryl, it's up there in the Northeast now, about to go out of the states into the ocean and forgotten. I believe between 8 and 10 people passed away in Texas and Louisiana. So sorry to about that, but usually these things could be, just see them coming, so you could prepare yourself for it. Stay indoors, don't go outside, don't do anything stupid, but it happens. So yes, Kimberly, you're welcome. Don't worry. Always, we gotta be positive about everything. My wife's always telling me be positive, and I look at things the way you want to look at it, and then things will show up. So it's always a mind game. I believe life is really a mind game where you really want something, you gotta go get it. Don't pull yourself out. Don't stay away from stuff. Just go ahead and hit it. Do what you have to do. What's up, Captain? What's up, Joe? Good evening.
Yo.
What's up? How you doing?
What's going on?
How's Australia doing right now,
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Governor? Good.
Oh,
Send some of that weather this way then. It's 67 in my side of my city. It is sunny supposedly, even though it's dark out there. So I don't know where they plan this sunny from, but I hope it is later because I need my yard to get dry from all the rain the past 6-7 days because I need to cut the yard Saturday. So I don't want to wait another week or two. Let it spread more. So the sooner I could do this thing, the better. Um, Mr. Nuts says here, hub for Joe from Low Jones. I just posted a whale shark preview video this morning. This were some big sharks this time. I bet that one was 30 foot long. No kidding. Kidding or not, I do not care. I don't stay around sharks. I do not like sharks. I fear sharks. I don't care if it's a whale shark that kisses you in the buttocks or whatever, but no. So I'll stay away from that stuff as much as possible. Good morning, Sharon. How you doing? I saw you at the end of Jimmy's live that you popped in. She's saying, going to a bunch of people here, back and forth. Everybody, thank you very much for always taking care of each other and wishing everybody a good morning. It's going to be a long day. Friday is usually a long, busy day for more. So, we do the morning show, then the 9 a.m., then I'll do the Ray Parade around 2 o'clock in the afternoon with a bunch of other creators. And then I'm back tonight at 9 p.m. With Jeremy Sherrill most of the times and a bunch of other people. So, it's always Friday. It's always back to back. And no wonder I get up at 10, 11 o'clock on Saturday, I don't say that.
Read Law's comment. Eddie doesn't even like hearing you have a shark video.
Yeah.
Well,
no, that's right. Yeah. Nope. Mm-mm.
sharks aren't actually sharks.
You
By the
don't.
way, they're not. They're actually a form of fish
Uh-huh.
because they're not like normal sharks. They eat with teeth. They're what they call filter feeders.
Yep.
Whatever they are, dude, I don't care.
They get.
No.
They open their mouths up and they swim into a school of krill.
No,
Suck it up,
whatever.
water and all.
So we
want
can't
me-
sing
want
the
me
baby
cruise
shark,
nuts?
baby shark.
Oh,
baby.
Jesus Christ. Do you know that? Do you know that song actually originated in Australia?
Oh God.
No, I didn't actually. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
group for the
The
shoot 'em.
group that sang that song called Pink Fong, they're Australian.
Ah, I didn't know that. I did not
Hunt
know.
them down and
Like Bluey.
oh hell no.
Same with Bluey.
No, no.
That's right, Sharon. They are.
No. I'm telling you. Mm-mm. No can do. No.
On my bucket list at number one now is swimming with whale sharks. And I'm with Cruise Nuts.
Ah,
Just take that. Just put that up the top end of the bucket list.
You know what? I am very happy for freaking internet because I
Turn that
always
video up for a
thought
sec.
I always thought that Australia was a bunch of desert.
It is, and that's correct on that
Yeah,
account.
but like in the Road Warrior movies back then in the 80s, that's how I thought. That's how I see Australia, always like that. And then
Well-
now that internet is around, I get to see videos cop chasing, and you see the cities, and you get to see Sydney, and there's big cities built out there. Not just a plain desert, not just those big sharks out on the water waiting for you to eat you up and stuff. So,
Yeah, no. Did you know, and this is a fact that I always love to share, that 95% of the people within Australia live within a certain number of hours of the coast?
yeah, it's even here in the States. If you see the demography, all the lights are on the coast, up coast, and then towards the Mexico, all around all that. The middle, forget it. It's not as populated as it should be because we all like to be either on the city or near the water. I mean myself, I have to be on the East Coast. No matter what happens, I gotta live on the East Coast and closer to the water. This is the furthest away from the water that I have ever been. I'm away 2 hours,
Oh,
2 hours
nice.
away now. So, but other than that, I've always been close to water. Even Puerto Rico is a small island close by. When I lived in Miami, within stone throw, I hit the water, either a canal or the ocean, the beach. New York. I worked in Bay Ridge, which is right when you cross the Verrazano, that big building there with
That's what I'm going to do.
that's how I worked. So I had the river right there. So I mean, I always been close to water, but that's how we are. We feel better when we're closer to water.
Mhm.
We are, what is it, 70-something% water or something like that, a high number. So just one of those deals. So hey, Kurt, what's up? Good morning. Thank you for coming in.
I'm just going to pop back over to the chat while we chat here.
Yeah.
With the lovely.
Good morning. They use them teeth to filter you all over. No shit. Yeah. I don't want to be filtered. I don't want to be smelled, man. No.
Eddie just likes his coffee filtered. That's it. That's the only thing Eddie likes filtered.
Yes, any hot has to be hot in the moment. Just now, like this one now. I have my first cup 5 a.m. This is my second cup already at 7:22 in the morning. So and at 9 o'clock I'll be having another one. So more power to you all.
The second part of my second cup.
Jeez. And here I am.
A little wine. Oh, Pepsi. Oh, Pepsi. I thought it was wine in a wine. Okay, got it.
So that we have one of our local supermarkets had this promotion going on. You got a certain number of points that you could buy or get free German crystal glassware.
Oh,
He wanted to look bougie.
This is actually a German lager glass.
yes.
There you go.
Mhm.
Half-liter lager glass.
Yes.
I'm just trying to find something here. I think I had. I'm trying to. Oh, that was my. No, actually, I enjoyed my trip to Melbourne last month. Before I forget, guys.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Meeting up with Sean and Alana.
Yep. And Nick, right?
Yep.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was fantastic.
How long of a trip is that for you, Joe, to Melbourne?
If I went direct, it would
Mhm.
only be an hour.
Okay.
But for a cost of just under 700 Australian dollars, no.
Wow.
So there was coach, train, coach, then a train for the first leg, which was up to a little place near Shepparton.
Okay.
And then I caught the train back. That was the first 5 days I was in Victoria as a whole. And then I went back to Melbourne for 5 nights. So all up was just under 200 Australian dollars with all the transport.
Okay. So saved about 500 Australian dollars by not.
Okay. By not going with the not going flying.
Okay.
Then where's my bloody wallet? Where did I put that damn thing? There it is. This thing. These things always come in handy.
Oh.
If I can get the bloody thing.
Is that an empty card? Broken from New York?
If I can get this damn thing out, it'll be right. There we go.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
That's the Melbourne one. This is the one
Yeah,
where
I
live. Oops,
okay.
Yeah.
Are they actually plastic too, Joe? Or are they like
are plastic? They are
Yeah.
plastic.
Hmm.
The God sense, you don't carry cash when you're paying for public transport. There's another one too. Just give me 2 seconds to find it, because I've got one for each capital city on the mainland over on this side of the country. I'll just grab this one out because I didn't want to take it. There it is. So you've got this one for Brisbane.
Oh, wow.
So this is the Go card. This is their cashless one. That's New South Wales. We call that one the Opal card. And there's apps for each of these as well. You can check your balances. And then my key for where Sean lives.
Got it.
I'll put these all away now. I don't need them anymore.
And you just keep them and you just reload them every
top
time
them up. Top them up. When they get to a certain balance, like I use this. I wasn't paying for the last day of my travel in Sydney. So with this one here, with the Opal, they give you a maximum spend per day of $17.80.
Okay.
You get to spend that much money as full fares. Every trip after that, 50% off. So it goes half price.
Wow.
Nice. They're not in New York.
No discounts.
And then
I
think with this one, they will give you a cap of I think they still give you a cap where you don't pay anything after a certain amount. I can't remember.
Wow.
Hey.
That's really good. So how long was the actual train ride, Joe, to Melbourne?
Well, I caught a coach down. That was 11 hours. Just give me a second. 11 hours. Just let me find my ticket.
Oof.
Where are you? There you are. 11 hours and 15 minutes.
Wow. Do they stop for you guys? Do they?
They have to.
They've got to by law because here in Australia, drivers are not allowed if they're not under a higher rate of fatigue management. They're only allowed to drive 12 hours max. Which by this, they only get in with 45 minutes to spare.
Got it.
So on the way down, we left both times at 7 p.m. We didn't get into Melbourne until 6:15 the next morning. So it wasn't bad considering. With this company here.
Firefly.
An ironic Firefly Express. They are the only mob that I would catch running Sydney to Melbourne. I highly recommend them. And then, actually, it was funny. The coach going down. I'm standing up waiting to get on the coach. Anyway. Hey Aaron, how are you, buddy? Yeah, so waiting on the coach to get in, we had to wait for another operator to get moving to go to Canberra.
Yeah.
So anyway, I look down, I'm looking and I'm thinking, that's our coach. It said I could pick up the Melbourne on the sign on the left windscreen. And I'm like, okay, I might go down and just see who this is. I get down there. I've got a friend who drives for Firefly. I've got friends who drive for Firefly. Anyway, I look and I think I'm looking down, I'm thinking, shit, this coach looks familiar. Pardon the French, but shit, this coach looks familiar. Mosey on down. I get down there and I look at the number, the fleet. First of all, the fleet number on the front, number 24. Then I look down at the registration plates. So the one we had going down, X-Ray Sierra 64 Hotel X-Ray. Because they are a one driver, one coach operation.
Okay.
That one dedicated driver will get that one coach until they either move him to another depot or they replace that coach.
Oh wow!
So, hey chat, I'm just reading comments too, saying good day to everyone. Yeah, so they're a one coach, one driver operation. So anyway, coming back, there's a whole entirely funny another story. So that was $130 there.
Oh,
so that's pretty reasonable because they've got two fares. They've got a full fare, which is $95, or the value fare, which is $65. I decided to go for the option, the save option, the value option, and then this one here. This one here is the one I had to catch from home to Lithgow and back. So this is our local, what they call New South Wales Train Link. They do all the regional stuff, the coaches and the trains. So that was just over 61 Australian. Dollars, and then so that's 191 between those. Sorry, I tell a lie. That was just under 200.
200 for those two.
For those 4 trips alone. And then I actually, did I put that in there? Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. I've still got the paperwork because I've keep my paperwork for as long as I can. So you've got this ticket here, $21.20. This one here, that was the train from Southern Cross to near Shepparton, or virtually to Shepparton. So that was there and back, $10.60 each way. So, and then that's actually, you're not going to believe this. They didn't send me an email with a ticket like this one. They sent me the old-fashioned ticket printed on their actual paper. And I'm like, you're kidding me. I couldn't believe it when I got it out of the mailbox. I'm thinking, this is actually legit old school ticket paper.
It looks like a check, Joe. It looks like
it is. That's what they're like. This is V-Line. This is Victoria's equivalent to New South Wales Trainlink.
Okay.
So, and then Sean wanted us to go visit, and we got all these expenses. Wow.
Well, in saying that, so just all up between that and the 4 coach trips, was roughly about $220. And I wasn't complaining. Well, when you think about it,
Australian.
Compared to $700 Australian dollars to fly direct. But when I got to Melbourne, where I was staying in Melbourne was just in a little laneway off the main thoroughfare. Got to travel, and I didn't have to tap my key on any of the trams because it was in their free tram zone. No worries, Kimberly. Yes, they do, Law. It's weird. It's so weird, it's not funny. You get to a point where travelling in Australia, you've got to do so many different things. Like Nick, poor bugger was that buggered. He did 4 train trips in succession, the poor bugger. Oh, 2 on the GAN, 2 on the Indian Pacific.
Oh.
What is the American dollar there is about what, $1.20 to an Aussie dollar or something like that?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I was listening to a mate of mine this morning talking about it, and I can't remember it. It's not parity. It's definitely not. It's your dollar, our dollar, your money is less. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy's come in.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Again. So I think it was something like 68 US cents to the Australian dollar as of about 9 o'clock this morning, because it fluctuates from time to time.
Oh, so wait a minute. So it's lower than the
your equivalent is $1 Australian dollar is, I think, 68 US cents.
Oh, okay. So, I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, no. One of the things I got to do, and it's quite funny. I've never been to one of these before. So when I was in Victoria, we went. My friend I was staying with at Marupna, we went down to this on the Saturday afternoon before the truck show that I went to.
Yeah.
And ironically, I'll show you the back page. So this is the sponsors list. So this gentleman right here at the bottom under the sponsors, this is who I stayed with. This guy here. So he's actually listed now as one of the sponsors. So this is actually every year they pay tribute to their fallen drivers, their fallen truck drivers, by way of this service, which is always the same weekend as the truck show. I'm just finding bits of paper that I've got to collate and just tab up what I spent.
Yeah, because you really show that you like being around trucks and stuff.
Yeah. No, the best part is being able to go down with my mate.
Yeah, okay.
Do that event at Alexandra. It was amazing. So then they know you get stung at bars and at railway stations. $35 for a burger and a cider.
Yeah.
I'd have something to eat. I was hungry. I didn't have breakfast. I didn't even have breakfast before I got on the.
Yeah,
Before I
the
left.
same thing here. When you go to the airport, forget it.
I tell a lie. I did have some breakfast, but by the time 4 o'clock came around, I was starting to get a bit peckish.
Oh yeah.
I actually, the funniest thing, they are. It just depend on where you are. Yeah, no. Back to what I was saying. I ended up having this $20 pastry basket at one of our local bakeries, and it was like, am I going to get? I ate all but half an apple turnover. I got it. I got it in the end, but half an apple turnover I missed out by. So they bagged it up and I took it with me. Yeah, no, it was a fun trip. Let's just say that much. Sean and Alana, you cannot meet. You can't meet a nicer couple. In all fairness.
Well, I will say that about Ilana. I don't know about Sean. He seems. I don't know.
No, he was all right. No, it was funny. I got into Melbourne on the Wednesday, Thursday to myself, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we got together and did things together. And we actually did. Did Jimmy ever tell you what happened?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who did you
We
shoot?
were Sean, Alana, Nick, and myself were at a dinner with Sean's mum and sister.
Okay.
On the Friday night, okay. We're just going away, and then who should happen to show up but a certain someone named the Astute Tourist.
Get out.
Anyway, Sean, he rang in. No, Sean rang Jimmy, and he was on the toilet on the cruise ship. He'd just woken up, so he's gone to the toilet, and we're all in the middle of dinner. Anyway, it was so fun.
That's funny.
To actually include Jimmy as part of the dinner too.
Oh, you guys stayed on the phone for a while with him?
A little bit, about 15 minutes. That was fun. And then, oh man, he's like, I'm sitting on the toilet. He's in the toilet. You can hear it echoing. And I'm like, oh, did we? Hey, destination fun. That you did.
By the way, it's Sherry's birthday today. Right, Captain?
Sherry.
Okay. Happy birthday. Jimmy says, yes, I did answer a phone call. I was rising for the day, having my morning constitutional.
It's all good fun. That was fun. And then what we caught up because I had to catch a train from Flinders Street to Bentley.
All right.
Anyway, luckily I had Sean's number, so I could let him know where I was. I let him know 1 or 2 stops beforehand where I was.
Yeah.
Every time. But the last 2 days we had to do a rail replacement. So I could only go. The worst part was we only were able to go from Flinders Street to Caulfield. Had to get off the train at Caulfield and get on a bus to go from there to Bentley, then get picked up there. Had I known what I knew now, back then, I could have caught a bus. The particular route that I would have been taking, Route 703, would have stopped within 2 or 3 steps of Sean's front door.
Well,
I didn't know it at the time, but it is what it is, and I wasn't going to take the risk of missing that stop.
There's this thing called Google.
Yeah, no, I have an app. I actually have an app on my phone called Trip View, so I can plan all my trips around that app. I also have as I said, I've also got my TransLink for Queensland, Opal Travel for New South Wales, and my PTV for Victoria, which is Public Transport Victoria. That covers everything statewide, predominantly. See, Victoria is the only state you can use your cashless transport card right across the state, pretty much. New South Wales, you can't do it. See, buses in where I live are all cashless, pretty much going cashless now. You can't use your Opal card.
Yeah.
You've got to use your contactless debit card or your mobile device when you've got Apple.
They
Apple
do
Wallet.
that in New York City also with the
Yeah.
sub. Yep.
I'm just laughing at one of Scott's comments in here. My butt stuck to the stool.
I did. That's why I stood up. I was like, oh.
That's what happens to me
So
in the
when
summertime.
I get up after 2-3 hours sitting here, when I try to get up, I need a tow truck.
Oh. Did you flush while you were sitting, Scott?
I did.
Hey, PK.
It's like last time when we drove from Atlanta to Galveston. It took me 13 hours to get there in a storm. The whole time it rained, and every time we had a chance, we pulled up, waited for a bit, and kept going just to kind of move in the car a little bit. I couldn't get out, but when I was able to finally get out of the car and walk around just to wake up my body and keep going, I did it. But it hurt. It hurt big time. Ryan, good morning, sir. What a big group this morning. Yes, I got a couple of crazy ones here. This guy escaping from Australia here, and the captain, who knows where he's at? He's somewhere in Arizona doing his own thing. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. We're still chatting here away. I know this is a different morning quickie. I'm getting a lot of quickers here with me, so I hope you enjoyed the chat that we're having, getting to know Joe Hub, and getting Captain here to wake up for the day. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and put them in the chat, and when we get to them,
we will answer them when we get to them.
Joe, have you been to all of your states in your country?
All of my travel has been on the East Coast. So Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria. Better not forget the landlocked territory of the Australian Capital Territory. So that's Canberra. I'd love to. There's a lot of travel on my bucket list at the moment. So I'm not doing any. I'm trying not to do any travel next year. But even though I'm turning 40, so controversial cruising only Thursday. Yeah, I'm turning 40 next year.
A nice little cruise for your 40th.
No, I'm not sure yet what I want to do, but I'm having a party at home this year. This time around, so I've been looking at. One of my old bosses at work runs one of the local drinking establishments here in town, and I've already talked to him to host my event for me. Hey, anything is possible, John. That's
driving to work. All right.
Okay, John. To answer that, the answer is 42. Just referring to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams.
Okay. And Chad wants to know what's for breakfast. I just had coffee. That's my breakfast.
Chad, you're asking me now, and it's not even breakfast is in another 9 hours for me.
Like 10 o'clock at night there right now?
9:45.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's evening right now, so he'll be popping it soon in a couple hours anyway. DJ says I'm not going to do any traveling for a few days due to the heat. However, I will have a whole bunch of taste test videos. Very good. It's been
3 more hours, Chet.
Here, yeah.
3 more hours, mate. Oh, not even. Sorry, 2.25 hours before we hit Saturday morning.
Yep.
I haven't been at work this week or I'm not going to work next week either. We're just off for a fortnight because the guys are doing some work, doing some maintenance, really heavy maintenance work that we can't be around. So, and I had to swap jackets because my other jacket's dirty. So
wait a minute. There's a good question here for Mr. Scott. This was, I was wondering earlier on the Jimmy Trust, like, when the hell did we start calling? How the hell did Scott got the captain deal? And all right, let me put you in the spot. And
to be honest with you, I don't even remember. I think it was because I originally, when we opened the Sea Wave Lounge, I believe I had the captain's hat from traveling with No Pants. And I think I I don't even know if I said it or somebody else said it, but I think somebody said captain because I had the hat on, and I just connected Captain Controversy with it, because my tag name is Controversial Cruising. So
Yeah.
I think we just went with Captain Controversy, and then it kind of just stuck.
Kind of stuck. Yeah, that's what I kind of remember.
So early on, I think that it was Captain Controversy and Captain Controversial because a lot of people were saying Captain Controversial. And I kind of changed it to the Captain Controversy because it flows off the tongue a little bit better, Captain
Yes. Makes more sense. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good.
But we all know who the real captain of YouTube is, and that is Captain Sherry. Even
That's
if
right.
Captain Billy's here, he's just a little aft admiral. We all know the real captain of YouTube is Captain Sherry.
He got promoted to rear aft.
Rear.
Because that's what he likes. He likes to be in the rear. So let him
that
Sherry
didn't
demoted
sound good.
It didn't say
I guess the way it is.
Mind you, I can hear you guys because even though I'm in another room.
Ooh.
I can still
and the
talk to you
reason,
too.
so here's the reason why I deem Sherry the captain of YouTube, the real captain, right? She was definitely one of the first ones that I've ever seen have the captain's hat on her live. However, when she did a lot of her Tuesday lives, which she is bringing back now, she would always be up there with a panel of guys, right? It would always be a panel of guys talking. However, she always, like a good captain, kept them in line. Because it would always be Randy up there, Warmstrong, you'd be up there. There would be a whole bunch of people, but she would always rally them back in and get them back on the topic because you know how us guys could be. We're, talking about 9 million different things up there and we're, going in a circle like this. And then Sherry's just like, let's get back to the topic.
It's like
with a bunch of guys.
You should
Captain
see
Sherry.
sometimes. Alice, sometimes I'm rambling about stuff. She's like, what are you doing? I say, I'm having a guy talk with you. She's like, no, you're not. I say, that's what I'm doing. She's like, what? All we have to say is one word. We know what we're talking about. You females got to talk about a bunch of stuff.
It goes in one ear and out the other sometimes. And you're just like, what did you say? My mum, she asked me to remind her to do something, and I remind her straight up. She's like, shakes her head, and I say to her, you asked me to remind you.
That's right.
So I'm reminding you now, so I don't forget later.
That's right. Yeah.
God bloody bless her.
That's right. That's right.
It's like yesterday, we're running around. Hey Jimmy, it's all good, mate. Sounds good. Leave it with me. No, so yesterday we're running around town like headless chooks. We ended up going into one of our local hardware shops. We ended up going halfway across town to go and buy stuff. I'll talk to you over the weekend about that, Jimmy. Okay? So back to what I was saying. Hardware shop. Ended up buying... had to go and buy kindling for us, and then Mum decided to go back later and buy a box for one of our neighbours.
Okay.
Anyway, she bought some wood, had to go and get something else. What was the other thing? Some descaler that is really, really good quality stuff. So we went in there. We just walking around looking at random stuff. So anyway, we walked out of there. Back in the car, we went and did our other stuff. Meanwhile, we went up and bought $134 worth of stuff from a local food wholesaler, including, that's Australian dollars, by the way. Again, so I bought two big bags of battered flathead fillets.
Okay.
I forgot we only had enough room for one bag in our back freezer. So I said to Mum, I had a brainwave on the way home. I said to Mum, because she wanted to drop in at a neighbour's place on the way home. So I said, no, she wanted to drop all this stuff. So what I decided to tell Mum to do, I actually told her to take one of those bags of fish and give it to our neighbour. So she did that. So we had fish, scallops, and another big bag was an old school favourite of mine. They call them chicken and corn rolls. You know how you get your chicken and sweet corn soup? It's just not processed to a soup. It's actually in a... It's like a sausage roll, but it's chicken and corn in a crumb.
Okay.
So meat pies. So the big things in Australia are your meat pies, your sausage rolls. Jesus Christ, if poor Nick was going to turn into a pie if he kept eating them. We actually went to... Sean and Alana took us down to the Queen Victoria markets. Anyway, we're walking around and where are we? Anyway, we came across this pie place. Anyway, we called... I've got their card. Called Gourmet Pies. So the brainwave was to get pies from them, but some of the pies we ordered weren't ready. So we ordered and paid for them on the... Okay, Jimmy, you stay safe and I'll talk to you on probably late Sunday night, my time. So it'll be probably around 8 p.m. Sunday, my time, which will be right for you.
Too early in the morning here.
Yeah, so Jimmy, I'm just catching up, organising that for Monday. Monday's Cup of Joe live with Jimmy. Kenny. Yeah, so, that was an amazing experience going into there. It's like you could literally get a feed from every country of the world.
Nice.
In the food court area.
Yeah.
Then you go into your fish, just into your seafood, your fish, like all that stuff, and your meat. That's a separate section. And then you've got like all the different cheese. I tried this really, really amazing, what was it? Dill gherkin cheddar. I'm like, if I was going home the next day, I would have taken some. But I wasn't. I was still there for another 2 days. I didn't leave until the Monday night, and then I had to leave the hotel early, so I was able to go. And luckily enough, at Southern Cross Railway Station, they actually have secure luggage lockers. I could leave my luggage in.
Oh, that's nice. I wish they'd had that here. Oh my God, forget about it.
The best part is you can hire a locker for a day, and it will only set you back $18.
That's not bad.
Which is pretty reasonable.
Oh, yeah.
So I put my luggage in there. I still had plenty of time to go and have a look around Melbourne. So I went back and Sean and Alana took us down through South Bank and that area. So I went and had another look around there, the Crown Casino there. So I went back down and had a look around and then I went down and watched this record being broken. So one of the local radio stations in Melbourne called Fox FM, which is a Triple M station. No, Laura, it was at the Queen Victoria markets on the Sunday. Anyway,
cheese in a locker.
I wish I had some, because that was quite a nice cheese.
Did it taste like pickles, Joe?
Oh yeah.
I'm out.
But I'll tell you something funny. I actually ended up, when I was in Sydney, I made a pact to my mum, because there's a salami mum and I eat that you can't get everywhere. But I knew the manufacturer. So I was in Sydney for 3 days. So on the last day, I decided to go down. I went down on the Thursday morning. I did a reconnaissance run to find them. Anyway, I didn't want to have it in the fridge, luckily enough. I decided to go down on the Friday morning, go and get the stuff. I walked out of there with 5 kilos of stuff. Geez, my arm was sore. Anyway, I caught the train down to Sydenham, because they were only probably not even half a kilometre from the railway station. So you walk out of the railway station, down and around. It's where Marrickville borders onto Sydenham in Western Sydney. So it was easy to find, easy to go and have a look at, just see what was there. I ended up walking out just under 60 Australian dollars poorer, but it was for mum and I to have fun. And my sister had just gone on a cruise out of Sydney a couple of days prior. So I sent her a message saying, "You're going to miss out on this salami." She was not impressed.
Happy, yeah.
She was not impressed.
And you had 5K. You were just carrying around 5 Ks of salami?
No, it was salami, mixture of everything: salami, ham, Devon, what you guys call luncheon meat,
Oh,
Yeah.
bologna.
Yeah, I be like this.
No,
It wouldn't have made it home with Eddie.
No, nope.
it was lucky. It was lucky it made it home with with our coach driver. Well, they were doing. Actually, the lady who drove us back from Lithgow, she's a horsey person, and she's actually got a truck license to drive a horse truck. So she's applied in to become a bus driver, a intrastate coach driver for a company called the contractor for New South Wales Trainlink. It's called Bus Biz. So it's a combined. It used to be known as Swan Hill Bus Lines. When I first started travelling by coach with the New South Wales Trainlink contractor, it was called Swan Hill Bus Lines. But then they became Bus Biz, and they've.
Mine is going native Aussie.
All right, if you're going to start that law, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna actually give you a bit of
just to let you know before we go too far.
Good morning, Will.
We got about 4 minutes left. Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna give you some Aussie slang for a bit. Okay, so an ankle biter is a young child.
Ankle biter?
Young child. That's Aussie slang for a young child.
Ankle biter?
It's Aussie slang for a young child. So, a young kid. The Aussie salute.
Oh, my Lord.
The best one I love is bogan.
Bogan?
It's bogan. It's Bogan.
Okay.
Actually, the name of a river that runs through a few places around where I live. But using it in Aussie slang vernacular, an uncouth or uncultured person.
Oh,
I heard that a few times. Oh, yes. Now I know what I mean.
Yep. And then actually, give me Ambo. Typical. Ambulance.
You guys got a lot of stuff.
Oh, there's more. Yeah, there's smugglers. AKA speedos.
You should do a video on that stuff, dude.
I did an Aussie. I had to do an Aussie list of Aussie slang for a mate of mine over in Idaho.
Get yourself in some bunchy, whatever you call it.
Budgie smugglers.
Budgie smugglers. And grab yourself a poster and just go ahead, go crazy, talk to the camera. See what happens.
Take a sick day.
Booger.
There's a lot of really cool Aussie. Mozzie, mosquito.
Mozzie?
Mozzie is short for mosquito. Aussie slang.
I'm so calling mosquitoes mozzies for now on. I don't care if I live in Arizona. I'm so calling them mozzies.
Mozzies.
No?
Mozzie.
We have a hardware chain here called Bunnings. They allow people to fundraise by selling sausage sandwiches. They cracked down. They made people put the onion on the bread before the sausage because people were dropping their onions and slipping on them. I say, if you're going to do that, I'm not buying it. So be forewarned. You put your sausage on, then your onion, then your condiment of choice, which is usually dead horse, which is tomato sauce or tomato ketchup to you dignified Americans.
Ketchup? You call ketchup dead horse?
It's slang. It's Aussie slang.
It doesn't come.
And then you've got Harold. No, it's slang. It's slang. The Harold Holt is
chicken salt.
No, it's salt as a
salt.
whole. But this is actually most places takeaway places you see, you will have the option to get this on your chips.
Okay.
Anyway, I shall love you guys and leave you. I'm just gonna laugh myself to bits here today.
Well, thank you, Joe, for hanging out with us.
Stay safe.
Morning. Yes.
Take care, everyone, and we'll talk again next time. Probably again Monday.
Yes.
I'm going to be worked out with Jimmy.
That's right. Also, thank you, Scott, for hanging out with us. All
right, guys. Take care.
Yep. CME is coming up. Then after CME will be Chet. with
Yep.
Freaky Friday, and then I'll be back at 9 a.m. with Go Live Together with Cheryl and Jeremy.
That's right.
Busy Friday. I'm in on the Ray Parade this afternoon around,
Okay.
I believe mine is around 3 o'clock this afternoon. There's
Oh yeah, I already put that notification on. It's your one of the Prima videos, right?
one of the
The
celebrity,
celebrity, yeah.
or C Day number 3.
That's right. That's
I
right.
got so much footage. It's gonna be great. Like I still got like another 2 months of premieres
Nice.
before we hit whatchamacallit, the paradise, which I paid up yesterday. I'm paid up. I'm ready for the cruise and ready to go. So everybody, hop over to Mr. CME, Kurt and Marsha. They should be live already.
They are, yep.
I don't want to curse me out or anything like that. So I want everybody to have a great day. I'll see you somewhere down the strip this afternoon. Don't forget 8 p.m. tonight Eastern. Mr. Scott here will be with the match game with a bunch of other knuckleheads on that show. And I'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. with the usual suspects to do our thing. So
Sweet.
see you guys around somewhere today and on this lineup. So everybody have a great day. Like I say, stay out of trouble. No money for bail.
Gotta get